Flechettes or flying arrows were developed during the early stages of the First World War in 1915 when proper anti-personnel weapons hadn't been developed. They were dropped from aircraft or airship into the trenches to attack the ground troops. The flechettes were 5 inches long and sharpened at one end by half inches. The arrows were then packed in boxes of 500 and placed in a hole in the cockpit. When the pilot wanted to release them, he simply pulled a string before a group of enemy soldiers. They could cover an area of 500 square yards in a single delivery. On one occasion in 1915, a French pilot reportedly dropped as many as 18,000 flechettes over German troops. A German soldier described such an attack as an whistling, rustling noise. These types of arrows are 10 times more deadly than the conventional ones. The kinetic energy was so enormous that it could easily penetrate hard objects like steel helmets, the logs above the trenches and even horses. The use of flechettes was above the trenches but also above big cities like London, central England and Scotland, far away from the actual war combats. At first glance a flechette may look no different from an ordinary dart. However, upon analysis it reveals that it is highly aerodynamic and far more deadly design. These flechettes are essentially very short rods made out of steel with a sharp pointy end and fins on the other end to facilitate a smooth flight. Or technically descent, as the flechettes were dropped from the sky onto enemy troops as a form of medievalesque bomb. The most usual and cheapest type of flechettes had a length of 4.5 inches, which were machined out so that the weapons had a cross-section of an X to stabilize the trajectory. It was first used by the French army in World War I, so when the Germans started to use the same model too, they partially made flechettes with the inscription Invention Française, Fabrication Allemand, to demoralize the French soldiers knowing that they get attacked by the weapon invented by them. Other types of flechettes had the shape of a dart arrow and were used by British and German troops. And they were also very curious and rare types. The weight and the shape of these flechettes often deviate, so it's hard to tell whether it was used by German, British or French troops and at which period of time. Flechettes were used until the mid of the war, when the machine guns synchronizing to the propeller and bombs were invented.